Welcome back to Oldhammer. I know it's been a while, but that's because it not only took forever for the next models, these guys, to come in the mail, but it also took forever to paint strip most of the paint off them, and even then there's still quite a bit of paint on them, as they were very garishly painted. Let's just say that the amount of hardcoat on them was very generous. Also, two of them didn't come with backpacks, much to my annoyance, and so one of them, the red one, is a 1990s era Monopose Marines backpack, and the other, grey one, is just a modern regular Adeptus Astartes backpack. These are the 10 models I ordered. Most of them are very similar to each other, but in different poses. Also, the Sergeant has a power arm and is helmeted. Mostly, one, because I'm not very good at painting faces, but also, to me, it doesn't really make sense for the most important member of the squad not to wear a helmet. Anyway, enough about these models. Let's talk about where they came from. In 1988, Jez Goodwin, Ali Morrison, and Bob Naismith created some of the first Space Marine molds. These guys, they came in the RTB01 kit. Back then, much to a lot of people's dismay nowadays, myself included, it was $10 for the set, which included 30 Space Marine models. The reason why this is to our collective dismay is because nowadays you'd usually get 10 Space Marines for around $60 here in Australia. The Marines in this set included the Mark VI Culver Suitor Space Marine, commonly referred to as beakies, which come with combat blades, needle guns, knives, bolt pistols, flamers, power arms, and missile launchers, not to mention helmeted and non-helmeted heads. The order I got just came with regular guns and one power fist. 27 years later, we see a similar mold reused for an anniversary miniature by Games Workshop, with a few discrepancies of course, but it was still nice to see it. These models are quite a bit smaller than regular Marines from nowadays, and Primaris Marines obviously dwarf them. Another factor that doesn't help their size is the fact that they're all in the squatting position. I heard that they're in this position because they're all designed to be able to fit on vehicles, for example, the jet bike from last video. Though I'm not sure about the legitimacy of this. However, in my opinion, it does make a bit of sense. Also, I'll be painting these guys as my Black Templars force, and will be running them as regular Marines. Just, obviously, they're Rogue Trader. I probably won't be able to play with them in competitive play, but I don't really do competitive play myself, so. All in all, I really like the look of these models. It's interesting looking at modern models and then looking back on these older models that look pretty different to what the modern ones looked like. Either way, these were what paved the way to Games Workshop's success, and for that, I salute these models. Thanks for watching. Sorry that there was such a gap in episodes. I'm going to try to make more episodes sooner, and if the post is taking too long, maybe I'll try something else. Perhaps creating a battle report style game would be good, or maybe actually playing a Warhammer game on Steam.